Chapter 32, Hermana's Sisters. Ever since my talk with Maxine, she's been making an effort to spend time with me and really be with me. Not late, not checking her phone. Tonight, she invited me over to her apartment. Mom took no time to say yes. A few of Maxine's friends are coming over, and she wants me to meet them. She picked me up early enough to go to Safeway to get snacks. Chocolate pretzels, cheese and crackers, mixed nuts. She talks about serving dishes from the cabinet, and I pour the pretzels and nuts into separate bowls while she arranges the crackers around the chunks of cheese in the middle of a small tray. Thanks for helping, she says. She sets the food out on the coffee table. Maxine's apartment has 2 bedrooms, and each has its own bathroom. Plus, there's a half bathroom for guests in the hallway. The living room, dining room, and kitchen blend into another in one big space, separated by furniture and appliances. There's a frame world map in the center of her living room wall, black and white photos to the left and right. One of the Eiffel Tower, the other of the Brooklyn Bridge. Her living room looks like she bought a whole showroom at a furniture store. Everything matching and perfectly in its place. I love your apartment, I tell her. Thanks, Maxine says. Don't open that closet, though, she says, laughing. Have to have at least one messy space. There's a knock on the door, and when Maxine opens it, 2 girls come in. Max, they exchange hugs and file in. Maxine introduces us. I make mental notes so I can remember their names. Bailey is the one who has her hair braided in big, thick cords and pinned back into a maze of rows that make a full bun at the back of her head. Kiera is the one with straight hair, a light brown color like her eyes. Bailey says, "It's nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you." I smile and wonder what Maxine has told them. Bailey and Kiera sit in the living room. I join them. Maxine pours iced tea and offers the snacks to everyone. Eat up, ladies, she says. Kiera wastes no time getting to business. So lay it on us, Kiera. What's the deal with you and John? There's nothing to say. We broke up, that's it. He's trying to get back with her, though, Bailey says. Calls her 1,000,001 times a day. You're not picking up, are you, Max? I mean, what does he have to say? Kiera asks. He still thinks he has access to her stuff. Didn't he ask to use your car the other day? Bailey asks. Maxine says, that's not all he calls about. He called the other day to apologize. He said he was sorry for everything. Well, we know that, Kiera says. He's been sorry from day one. Oh, come on, Maxine says. None of us knew John was going to cheat on me. I mean, we had a good 2-year relationship. Bailey's voice is softer now, like she knows what she's about to say might hurt Maxine's feelings. Max, John may not have been cheating on you the whole time, but, well, he was kind of using you. I mean, always needing your car, always asking for money. Even if he didn't cheat, the writing was on the wall that the 2 of you didn't need to be together. Why? Because he lost his job? I'm not a gold digger. I didn't care that. He got fired. That's not losing his job. He got fired because he kept showing up high and late, Kiera says. I mean, let's be honest. I stuff my mouth with pretzels and listen to the soap opera tales of John and Maxine. All right, he had some issues. You can't help who you love. And besides, the point is, we broke up, remember? I let him go, Maxine says. Kiera and Bailey say, almost in unison, just don't take him back. Maxine looks at me. I hope you have good friends to keep you from making stupid mistakes, she says. She sits next to me on the sofa. My friends wouldn't have let me date a guy like him in the first place, I tell her, and definitely not my mom. Maxine looks part offended, part surprised. Sorry, I didn't mean to. No, it's fine. Point well taken, she says. And in Kiera and Bailey's defense, they did try, but we had a history, and I couldn't walk away without trying to make it work. I tried. It didn't work. I'm moving on. Well, trying to move on, Maxine says. I feel bad that all we've talked about is John. I changed the subject by asking them to tell me what college was like for them. Kiera says, well, I'm still in college, actually. This is my last year at Portland State. Kiera and Maxine talk to me about dorm life. Kiera says, living on my own, but still close to my family, was good for me. I needed that. Bailey went to University of San Diego. My freshman year was so hard, but after I found my spots, where to get the hair products I like, a black church, the essentials, I was good. We talk till the sun is swallowed up by the sky. We've devoured all of the snacks, so Maxine orders pizza from a gourmet pizza shop. When she asks what kind we want, everyone says things like feta and grilled chicken and basil. And when Maxine asks, what about tofu instead of chicken, And I am sure this is going to be the nastiest pizza I've ever tasted. While we wait for delivery, the conversation stays on food. Maxine shares her newest smoothie recipes, and Bailey mentions how hard it's going to be to avoid chocolate with Valentine's Day right around the corner. Delivery comes, and once Maxine has brought the box into the kitchen, we all reach in to grab a slice. I sit and eat my pizza. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. The sauce is really good, and there's a lot of it, so I barely taste the thin pieces of tofu. I wonder if this is what having big sisters would be like. I've always wanted an older sister. When I was 10, I asked my mom if she could give me a sister for Christmas. I had no idea what I was really asking. She laughs about that now, telling me I asked Dad too, and he actually considered it. We end the night playing round after round of Taboo. We alternate teams until each of us has partnered. It is getting late, and Maxine calls it a night so she can take me home. While we're cleaning up the mess we made, Kiara whispers, "For real though, if you have any questions about relationships or anything Miss Prude Maxine won't talk about with you, just let me know."